Good Wednesday morning, my dudes and dudettes. I'm assuming there's at least 2 or 3 women watching us. I can't imagine many women other than my girlfriend could withstand hearing the grating sound of my voice for more than 30 seconds, but you got us for like 2 hours, so get used to it. Our man Tucker is out on the town partying without us, so I'm here with Jay-Z, who is buried balls deep in his cell phone per usual. And we've got Anthony with his giant, massive head down there at the bottom of the panel.
Giant, massive head.
We've already got a lot of movement right off of the open. I did not catch the long. I was setting up. That's all I got to say. We've got positive gamma up at 68.10. I wonder if they chug toward. We've also got heavy positive gamma way down at 67.70. Earlier this week, guys, I called a heavy positive gamma that was like 100 points up from the open, and I was like, they're gonna need a lot of oomph to get there. And I checked back like 3 hours later, and they were like 25 points above it. So I kind of married to this shit.
It's fun. It's fun.
What have you guys been up to? I know what Jay-Z's doing. He's just down there.
Whoa! I just took 250% on Tesla this morning. Holy
under
shit!
the covers right out of the open.
Woo!
Was that a swing?
Oh my god, no, I just took this morning. Holy Teslas.
What is
Oh
Tesla
my
doing?
god. Oh my god, dude.
That's it.
Oh my god, that was like seconds. What?
Imagine if you market ordered that entry.
Oh my god. Dude, 250%.
You better
Just
be
off the
taking
rip.
profit, you
Woo!
psycho.
That's crazy.
I think for the first
Oh my
time I have to turn someone who's not me down. Volume.
Bro, I didn't even realize. I just took it this morning and I'm just like, okay.
Oh my god.
That's funny. Good job.
My account's up 6% now already for the day.
This guy. I'm done with this dude. I'm done. I'm turning his camera off. He's fucking done.
Just kick him. Just kick him. Just
I'm
kick him and we'll sit and
I'm
complain about him.
taking fucking 25% Oracle calls too right now.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Dude, you've got some fast fingers for the open.
I didn't even have any swings open or anything. This guy just right off the open. Oh, it's me.
Oh my god, I'm eating. Let's go.
We got a nice little NQ rejection, but I'm not buying or selling into it. We have a lot of momentum on this. I'm going to flip over because I know Anthony's already got his flow open. Because he's not buried balls deep in his cell phone making money while we cry on the sidelines.
That shit was legendary. Legendary.
I don't have much on the feed yet. Still,
Yeah.
I mean, 4 minutes in. Though, speaking of Jay-Z's Teslas, though, I mean, I had these Tesla short puts from yesterday that I haven't updated
puts?
really yet. No.
Oh,
I found them yesterday.
balls.
Those fun those fun weeklies that are 20% out of the money, and I mean randomly always showing up. It's like Snorlax's Burl, short put guy.
Hey, I'm still convinced that Burl guy is Snorlax himself.
But I mean, yeah, I mean these were. What are the odds Tesla's dropping 21%?
Never tell me the odds.
Yeah, I mean it's pumping nicely.
We're 20 points off the NQ high. I think they're gonna push for it.
Had some AMD short puts too, but a little longer time on those, but 30% out of the money.
Yeah, all they need is for the stock to close above that to just pocket all that money.
Yeah.
Dude, Tesla is on an absolute ripper right now. Oh my god, dude.
Oracle and Tesla.
Yeah, I told you this morning, Oracle and Tesla, just right out the bat too. This shit is like going crazy.
Nvidia's trying to follow too a little bit.
Well, Nvidia and Inbis had the deal, the $2 billion deal.
Yep.
Yeah. And NBIS, I saw flow yesterday, and I'm gonna close mine today. My 110s are up 1,000% today. This morning.
Jesus Christ, dude! So for those who don't know, I am in the process of doing a large moving around of all of our WhaleWatch trading money because I got into a fight with the broker we were on, and strong words were exchanged on both sides. And ultimately, the trader tends to lose in those battles. And so I am moving off of that platform entirely. I won't throw public shade at this time, but I'm still pretty pissed off about it. And as soon as I do that, Jay-Z's ass there, glued to his cell phone, in the bottom, it's looking down. This bastard hits like 3 back-to-back 1,000% swings the instant I start transferring the money out. I'm just like, what the fuck, dude? What are you doing?
Oh my god. This is
Give us some of the
crazy.
cloud too, you bastard.
He's a market maker.
Listen,
He's
listen,
just not
listen.
telling
He's-
us.
yeah.
No, Anthony.
We know
to
you're a
be-
market maker.
Hold on. To be very fair, I did say this morning Tesla and Oracle calls, and they are both going to the moon.
Yeah, but
I
we don't
mean,
have a
you bet-
WhaleWatch account right now, do we? It's too late for
Yeah,
that, man.
I can't help you with that one, but
Oracle already gapped up though. So,
yeah,
I mean,
but you could have chased it a little bit. I chased it. I was waiting for the morning move on Oracle because they so what happened to Oracle? What was interesting, right? What I've noticed with some of these earnings stuff is like if the market looks trending upwards, right? Oracle around I think closed around 167 ish, right? And Oracle was opening up around I think 164. Normally, when I see a small gap down like that with a bullish trend in the market, right, with relatively good earnings, with Oracle did have relatively good earnings, right?
Yeah, they had good yeah, they beat.
My intention is that I think it's gonna go up too because if you look at the normal like daily moves and stuff, right, you can kind of see like what is happening. If you look at the one something that's very underused, which I'll actually show right here, right? If
Yeah,
let's
let me
go
pop open
to
your screen.
let's I think what's something's very underrated. I think in my opinion, if I go to let's go to Oracle for example because we're talking about Oracle.
I'm in a very small short. Stop is above the NQ high. I'll lose like 50 bucks if I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure I'm wrong. This has juice, but I won't interrupt until you're done talking about whatever the hell
you
you're
can
going to talk
interrupt
about.
as much as you want.
All
All right, so the something that's very underrated in my opinion is the 1 day moves and the 3 day moves and the 1 week moves. Like this is very underappreciated. I think people don't really look at this as much. Even for me, right? When I first started doing earnings, I only looked at the expected move. Right now, what I'm doing more is right if we don't get a big expected move. So what I do is the reason like I change a little bit of how I play earnings now. I still get my DHN contracts, but I also what I end up doing now is that I just buy less of the DGen contracts, right, for a move, and I play the decay the day after most of the time. Because more than likely you're not gonna get those huge moves, right? So if I catch it with some DGen stuff, great. I have some, but if I don't, I can definitely catch more. Figure flow just came in. Figure 313s, 45 Cs actually just came in, and they're looking like they're trying to go up. Hold on, let me see if I can pull it up real quickly. They look very interesting. These figures. Let me go to super dashboard.
Yeah, you got a lot of Oracle short puts coming in too. Speaking of earnings.
Yeah. It's fine. I'm not too
No
worried
one's going to
about
do
that.
the Alanis Morissette joke when he said figure.
No.
All right, figure.
Who
These look
would have
interesting.
thought it figures?
They are chasing these figure 45 Cs from what I'm looking at right now. Very very interesting. They're hitting it at the ass. Seems like. They might be closing right. Like you never know. They could be closes. I would like to see some more volume on it, but they look interesting. Yeah, they might be closing because of the descending fill. Because the volume is 1012 and the ROI is 1868. So
They got like
could be-
within a tick of my stop there, but didn't quite hit it.
so they also have the 44s. Let me check the 44s as well. Unless they are, I've typed gigger, not figure.
With an F and a
They
G. I just want to be
Yeah,
very
oh my
clear.
god! Oh my
I want
god!
to be
Yes, with
very
F.
clear which letter
Oh my God.
he's starting that abbreviation with.
Yes. Like they also. Okay, sorry.
I just want to be very crystal clear.
So these also could be closes because 900 and 914, right? I would like to see what happens. I'm not gonna chase this as of right now because they could be closing. They're up 6% for the day, so quite a nice move. There might be new contracts too. Who knows? But
I
these
just inhaled
look
my
really
coffee.
interesting. They look like some buys there though. But Yeah. I am all out of my Tesla calls now. Oracle is getting also some more love. I think 200 for 4.2 is getting some love.
I just real
Oracle.
quick, I'm gonna put up on screen how close they keep getting to this stop. So close. They're about to take it right here. Oh my god. Just stop me out or go. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Quick back to what I was talking about the yard.
Just completely ignores you. Just completely doesn't care.
Listen, I'm trying to
Go
like
ahead.
get back into my thought process before I forget my thought process.
All right, I finally got stopped out.
But but like the 1-day moves and 3-day moves are very, very underrated in my opinion, because you can see that they actually move. Oh my god. Oh my god, dude.
Jeez.
Oh, they didn't even hear that. So for I when I stopped out, I set it as a stop to sell order instead of stop buy order, so it doubled my position and then came back. So I actually made money instead of lost money. All right, go ahead. Do your thing.
So with the why is there an echo? Why am I hearing an echo?
I don't know. You're the only one hearing it.
I think you're just
Alright.
hearing things, man.
All right. So with the 1-day moves and the 3-day moves and stuff like that, it's very underrated because you get moves after the actual move, right? So seeing Oracle where it is, with not having that bad of earnings, right, and the market seeming like it wants to go up, I wanted to get calls. I was looking at Oracle this morning, because I already have some degen plays. Obviously, degen plays didn't really work out really well. Who knows? I got a few more days left on it, but overall though, like I was able to look at this and be like, hey, that could be a possible move this morning on Oracle. Let me take it. And then boom, like that shit ran this morning. I was able to get a solid percentage gain off those. I think I took 30% this morning. Let me see what this contract is sitting at. Maybe I regret taking my gains.
I'm just watching NQ price right now, and I already regret panic flattening when it doubled my position. I'd be up about 250 right now.
Yeah, I regret taking my trimming a majority of my position. Not gonna lie.
We dipping? Oh yeah, we are
Yeah,
dipping.
we're about 40 points off the high.
Looks like they got
50.
a little spread going there at 67.15 and 67.20 too.
Yeah, I'm watching for a bounce to try to get back into that short here. I preemptively
Little
closed that.
spread ski.
Spread-
They are positioned up higher.
Oh
though.
my god, Oracle.
Yeah, and
Keep
way
going.
lower though as well. We
Yeah.
had a
Oh my God,
really
keep
big
going.
flip here at 68.50, way up there. Right now, the 67.70 is still the closest big positive gamma below us, but then way down there we got 67.20 building up in the same fashion as 68.50 is. Normally I'd be like, these ranges are pretty wide. I doubt it, but every time I've said that in the last 2 weeks, they've done it. So we might travel this whole range.
You know
Dude,
who's not sharing their
Oracle.
you know who's not sharing their screen in the Discord chat? Jay-Z, you want to take a guess?
Me.
Nick.
Yeah.
Of course he is not.
Here, I'll fix that.
Damn man, I
here.
regret selling majority of my Oracle position. These 180s are gonna go in the money this week, I think. Oh my god.
Yeah, those short puts that came in
my
look very good on Oracle
God.
too.
Holy shit, dude. I'm gonna take a lotto on this now. Add some lottos, roll out, take some profit roll out.
Oh, you're gonna have some people chasing that now.
No chasing, don't shadow
No chasing,
trade. There's a
please,
delay.
please.
By the time you hear us say
Please,
something,
please,
we
please.
might already be out. Do not shadow trade. Plus, the way I scalp, I'll eat a bunch of paper cut losses, basically on purpose, fishing for a good entry, and then add to my position in the direction once we start moving. That can blow your account up if you're shadow trading it, because I might have stopped out before you even enter. Don't shadow trade.
Yeah, maybe.
Jay-Z, did you see those 313 185s and the 4.2 200s?
For
Oracle.
no, I didn't. Let me look.
They just hit about a minute ago.
Oh, the
30
200s
seconds ago.
look so fucking juicy, bro. Oh my god. Oh my god, those look
Double
so
hit,
good.
probably a double hit on that one.
Yeah, I would assume those are double hits. Yeah, bro.
And then
that
those.
is- oh
Look
my
at the
God.
short, or I can pull them up too if you want the
All right, I'm back in short with a
515.
really tight stop and close profit target. It's already almost there.
You had the 515 Oracle 120 short puts come in too. Huge premium on those, about 1.5 mil.
Yeah. Oh man, dude,
And
these
I'm out.
oracles look so good, bro. Oracle looks like he wants to go higher. Like, bro, Oracle used to be $300 in September, by the way.
Yeah.
Bro, Oracle used to
Yeah.
be $300 in September. A quick, by the way, like these 200s look so juicy, bro. Oh my god.
Safe to say it's going to hit that implied move of 8.45%.
Oh yeah, well above, well above, well above, well above.
Well, and like historically looking at it, I've got it up right now. I'm just looking. I mean, it's his when it beats that implied move, it's historically to the upside.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah. Oh my god, my NBIS is about to hit 2,000%. My runners. Oh my
Dude,
god.
I'm done with you. Get out.
Oh my
Oh
god,
my
dude.
god, bro.
Oh my god, they're about to hit 2,000%.
This dude.
This shit's getting ridiculous. All right, I'm in another.
Like I said,
tiny
he's a
chaser
market
short.
maker, and he's just not telling us. He's a market maker, and he's
What
not
do you
telling
mean?
us. You consistently send us 1,000% gainers. That is a market. You are a market maker. I know it. I know it.
Listen,
Every time you short a contract, this dude's on the other side.
Yeah.
It's fishing cat. This is the guy. Hold on.
Let me look at the charts real quickly. Somebody said
This is
can
the
we
guy
look
you're
at
trading
CCL?
against.
Wait, what are you sending? Let's see what the fuck he's sending. What are you sending?
I've already made it. You already missed it. It's too late. All right, I'm up about $100 on this short. I'm still eyeballing a little lower, but if this 1 minute candle bounces me out, that's fine. I'm trimming my stop down to the 1 minute candles as they close. I'm not going to take a loss on this one. So if this bounces too hard, I will panic flatten it. We're up decently.
Ooh, Aspie flow. These Aspie flows look interesting.
Those SPY put premiums are just
Yeah, they're juicing right
climbing.
now. That first half hour of the day, they got a lot of flipping back and forth of contracts. All right, I'm still watching this 1 minute. I have trailed my stop down to the top of this 1 minute before it closes, because like I said, this is a bounce spot on NQ, and I'm not taking a loss on this.
Yeah,
the
the only
is
thing
another like 30 points down, so the risk reward there is pretty good. I'll either make 10 points or I will make 50 points.
only thing holding up that market tide is Oracle and Tesla too right now.
If Nvidia turns down very hard, NQ's gonna follow with the. So like when I'm scalping MNQ, I'm looking at my SPX gamma levels on Periscope that Anthony's looking at right there on the screen, and I'm also looking at some of the equities that make up the NQ because I trade MNQ, micro Nasdaq. All right, they might bounce me out here in profit. Let's see. Oh, they got damn close. Didn't get me. But yeah, I use context, right? I trade price action using Periscope gamma levels and SPX for confluence of my price action, the direction I want. And I'll keep kind of a side eye. I'm not like married to them, but I'll keep a side eye look on the Mag 7 or the Tech 100, whatever the hell that is. Especially Nvidia, Meta. This morning Tesla's kind of propping things up along with Oracle.
Yeah.
But I keep an eye on the big names in the NQ.
Hey, these
Because if
Aspie
they
look
move,
really
NQ's
good.
going to follow that shit. And in
These
real
Aspie
time, it's
look
not much of a
pretty
follow.
good.
It's in concordance with.
Anthony, what do you think about these Aspies? Aspie 6.5 320s.
Let me pull them up and take a peek for you. Let's see, SB 320
6.5.
Maybe if I could spell correct, that would help a little bit.
Ooh,
All right,
wolf
we're moving
puts.
toward my target here. I'm going to pop it on screen. If we don't get there, I'm still going to flatten this. This is a good trade. We're up $200 on this one.
You said the 6 put or the 6.5 call?
6.5 call.
Okay, I was looking at the put. I was like, sir, there's already stuff in that one. Okay, here we go.
Target hit him out.
6%
Boom,
on the
bitch!
money. There you go. Good
All right,
job.
I'm going to flip over to
Good
only
job.
Anthony while I do a little boogie in the corner.
Baby!
There you go. That's what you need. That's what you need. Yeah. So let's see.
Baby, you got what I
6%
need.
out of the money. Let's take a peek here. These, so it's up. So I'm not a big fan of trading names that are under $10. They're so slow for me. I'm not patient. I can't handle those like
Oh man, they're slow
five.
until they're not, though, right?
Yeah, well, you get a
Yeah.
10-cent move and it's a 10% day, and I'm like, I can't do that. This one is interesting. So it looks like our flow starts. I should remove that before I say anything. Let's see. So okay, flow. Okay, starts there. So 84.27. So I'm looking at this timing here. So it's about 2 seconds in between, 3 seconds between, and about that's about 3 minutes later. So we'll touch on that at the end. But I would make a good educated guess that this didn't have it's a name that doesn't look like it's really traded that much. And
Surprisingly, it is a lot more. It's traded a lot more than you think it is, though. It's something that I've been follow. I followed this ticker for a while, which is why I was interested to see this. Which is why I want to know your opinion on it.
yeah, well, I let me rephrase that. This strike doesn't look like it's traded a lot. So I'm gonna make the assumption that just based it on the same timing and kind of the size coming in, it's probably related to each other. Again, you can't 100% confirm it, but strong educated guess, it's probably related. Now I'm looking at that IV when it starts to kind of come in here, so it pops a little bit here, and then in the end here it kind of drops here. I just want to kind of follow this up. So we're still filling at that spot, and I really love this new fill versus spread tool that they added in there. Really nice to just kind of see that filling right at the ask there, versus like some of these here at the end where you can kind of see it move towards the middle a little bit there too, and that I like the color change on that too. But I'd probably lean buy to open on these with.
Yeah.
I mean, you have that again 3 minutes later. You don't 100% know if it's the same person, but just combining all the context clues in here, I would more than likely like to say it's the same person. And with that IV spike here at the end, I like that. So, and if it is part of the same trade, again, different timings. And the thing I like about this too is that stock was trading at 608 at the time there too.
Yeah.
That IV's increasing here when it's at 609. So I mean, it's increasing as that price is going up there too. It's not a huge price increase on that, but I mean your IV is consistently increasing here at the end too, and that stock price is kind of staying the same too. So that's what I like to see as well in there. But yeah, I'd probably lean buy to open on those.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Because I'm already in those.
Yeah, I figured you were probably in them. Yeah, no, and it's hard to say if it's the same person. You use an educated eye on it. I mean, I'd like to say it's probably the same person. I mean, what are the odds somebody's coming in 3 seconds apart, heavy size, different premiums, and then 3 minutes later at the same second, heavy size and heavy premium?
So,
And,
I also noticed something I like. Something I like to do too with stuff like that is that I go actually to the broker and look at the actual bid ask on these
yep,
and see what they look like. So when I went the actual bid ask on that, it seemed to be like it seemed to be more ass. You know what I mean? It seemed to be more ass side at that
yep,
point. You know what I
yep.
mean? Like, so like in my head, I'm like, okay, this seems more ass side. What is going on? I think that like sometimes it can be a little bit screwed because sometimes the exchanges don't give the right information, right? So I rather just go look into in the actual exchange and see what was going on too, like with that. So
Yeah, and I didn't at first I was gonna say is that one of those 5 cent increment fills. I hate those ones so much.
yeah,
Real
fair
quick,
enough.
I caught another short on the rejection of my level on NQ way up at 25.078, and I'm about to take profit on it already. I got it up on screen. If this bounces, I'm out. We got another $100 scalp on your boys MNQ using unusual bills.
There
Periscope.
you go. And Jay-Z, to kind of add some context to that ASP there too. You did have 3,000 contracts carry over into that 327 call.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
90 or 1,600 there on the 115.27. So I mean, you're seeing the open interest carry into those calls too.
Yeah. One of my favorite tickers from back in the day. If Lawrence is watching, Lawrence knows. We used that's where my friendship with Lawrence began, through Aspie.
And that thing's already pumping there too.
Is
That's
that
pretending to have friends. Fucking awesome.
wait, what?
Hey, just be glad we're not making fun of you for the snow shoveling thing. Like, I would have had to cancel with a dusting of snow on the driveway today.
All right, I'm out of that trade already. We'll see. I might call it quits there. I'm doing this on one of my prop accounts, and unfortunately this company has a consistency rule, so I can only make like another $100 before I go over that. We'll be back on a cash account soon, y'all. Don't worry. Don't you worry. I'm still fighting with the aforementioned broker.
You got 2 spreads forming on the 0 DTE expiration.
Yeah, go ahead
and
and zoom in on that. Take a look at that. It's still a pretty damn wide range there.
Iron calls. Sorry.
Dude,
sorry.
Iron
Oh, no,
has
you're
been
good.
The talk of the town. There's been
The
on
IV
and off
is so
Iron
high
for
on that
weeks.
47, 42, increasing fills. They look really good, by the way. Iron. They're already up 8%, but they're coming through like fire right now. Like, yeah. 28 starts at 28 here. 20. Let's say it's 27, 26, 26, 24. Let's say call it 24 as 208. Increasing fills. Bid ask widens over here, which is why this looks like bid set. Yeah, these look good. This is really good. 14%.
And I know Nick did the little breakdown on Iron to the downside last Wednesday.
Yeah, that was actually contracts that Anthony pointed me to.
I mean that thing.
For those curious, I'll pull up the link here in a second. Go ahead and talk.
Yeah, I mean we had a pop. I think I told you guys about one on Monday during WhaleWatch, and then the drop on Tuesday. I mean, Iron has so much volatility that
it was a counter trend trade too. It was a counter trend. So I'll pop this up on screen so you can see what the hell we're talking about. Get our beautiful faces in. Glowing. That's because I'm so white. I reflect every iota of light that hits my skin. So let me zoom in on this so you can actually see it. On the day that these puts came in, these 42 puts, they made a pretty clean 118% or some shit overnight. I'll check at the bottom here in a second. When these came in, it was on a very uppies day for Iron. Iron was pumping. So here on this chart on my screen, this ripper right here on the 4th is when these Iron puts came in during this pump. Right before this pretty substantial drop, which came off the back of a share buyback news. Not buyback, sorry, sell. They diluted shares. Here's what the net call premium looked like that day. Here, let me go back to screen only so you can see it. Nothing but calls. But generally, these calls were just following the upward trend of the stock. Like, people were kind of chasing into this with ask side calls. These 42 puts that came in were like the only puts that hit the tape during this frenzy. Let me switch that to 7. Boom. Big Hulk boner candle. 3,300 contracts all at once. These bad boys are still open. Is this person Delulu? What the hell?
Delulu.
Why? Yeah.
Delusional as hell, dude. These printed so hard. They're still open. And they don't really have to. They don't have
my
time.
god, dude! Look at fucking.
What's Iron
Tesla.
trading at?
Holy shit! Iron's
like 42? No,
41.
40. So these are still in the money. Maybe they'll sell their shares. We'll see. They only got 2 days expiration, but they were the only ones that came in. They're the only contracts that came in counter trend, and they came in with size and with premium, and then they printed just overnight. They printed. Here was their entry. Like they in and out.
I'm about to get 1,000% on Tesla from morning. By the way,
I'm getting sick of your shit, Jay-Z.
Yeah.
I'm almost in the money on my Tesla calls. I got 415 calls this morning.
You need to relax, sir.
You need to relax.
You need to save some money for the rest of us.
God,
dude, we are juicing.
Tesla!
Holy
Tesla!
shit. Holy shit. Yo! 67.75. Look at the flip as well on that 67.70 I talked about
Oh my
earlier.
god,
It flipped.
dude.
It flipped, bro. It went from deep positive to slightly negative gamma, and we are all the way up to that 68.10 that's been falling. Now we're through it. Yo,
Jeez.
holy shit.
Holy my god,
Did we just get
dude.
news or something? Oh,
Right now
yep,
we are
we got
35 points off of the bottom
Oh,
SPX.
yeah.
News candle? Oh, I gotta make
Yep.
sure the rest of that short closed. It did, thank God.
Yep.
Oh,
Trump tells
my
Axios
God.
there's practically nothing left to target in Iran. So that's your
That'll do it.
pop right there.
That'll
That
do
is
it.
your pop.
I mean, I would love for there not to be another decades-long Middle East war, personally.
Yeah.
Dude, that 67.20 is massive down there now. We're getting a slight rejection
Jeez.
off of that 68.10
Bro,
positive
I
gamma
am
test.
like in
If they can't
heaven
get through
right
that
now.
68.10, boys, I wonder if they just butt chug through the rest of that downside again. What a pump. What the hell
Yeah,
were we
you
even
got-
talking about? It seems like it doesn't mean shit now. We missed that whole move
I
up.
think we're talking about Iran.
This
Oh
this,
my
this
God.
Tesla morning, dude. Oh my god, I am just. Oh my god.
Yeah, we you got that. Yeah, you still got that spread there at that 68.50,
Oh
the
my
68.55. It's decreasing though. You got
Slice
kind
of
of a
Zard
little.
said earlier, Nokia flow yesterday was interesting. Nokia's been on and off for the last few
Yeah.
weeks, and again, moving our money off of the the brokerage that shall not be named. We had a sitting position in the Nokia $8 calls that we closed to get off the platform, and I'm regretting that. I think they went like 60 cents in the money the next day. I was like, well, fuck me then. As always, guys, you can go ahead and start dropping in flow requests in the chats of YouTube and Twitter, and we'll start taking a look at those as well. Like I said, I might be done scalping after that last short, but we'll see. If I get in something, I'll say something. But go ahead in the Twitter chat and in the YouTube chat. Feel free to drop in any flow requests. If you see something you're interested in, you don't know what to make of it, one of us will break that down for you, no problem.
These
Let me make sure they can
NCLHs
chat, actually. Okay, they can.
Yeah,
It's
you
fine
better
now.
check
It's fine. And if you want to talk shit about the guy in the hat, go ahead and do that. We welcome that deeply. Just not me, I'm perfect.
Or me. These NCLHs look kind of interesting that just hit.
I mean, we had
Let me flip over to your screen,
airlines
Anthony. Go ahead and
flow.
check them.
We had airlines flow. We
NCLH
had,
is
yeah.
oil, right? Norwegian?
No,
yeah. No,
it's
it's cruise lines.
Yeah, it's
line.
cruise
Oh,
line.
yeah.
Crude oil. What?
Dude, I don't know.
Oh.
I was saying, like, what is it? Nordic something?
I don't know.
Nordic American Tankers. That's what I was thinking. It's NAT. I'm the asshole. Oh, my God. I should have played that real quick. Look at that rejection off to 68.10. Down 15 points from there. Now, I kind of suspect they'll bounce here back up into that range, but
So-
we'll see. It's all negative gamma below us. And
So
the
a lot of
positive
short
above
call-
us is falling off, with the positive below still building. So I'm curious. I'll keep an eye on it. Go ahead and break down that NCLA.
That's six. Well, before I get there, you got me interested in this now. That's 6805. A lot of kind of short calls up here too, so that's something I'm keeping an eye on. I really love that update that you guys did with this too. Now I can
Side by
have
side. I
that
haven't played with it
positions.
much.
Yep.
I haven't played with the
It's-
side by side.
It's nice to see the. I mean, it's your blueprint right here on what everything is, and it
Yeah.
makes it even simpler.
I'll
I'd
play
say.
with that throughout the rest of this week, so I'm a little more nuanced when I
It's
hop on
fun.
live next Monday.
It's fun. So yeah, the NCLHs now. Yeah, these look pretty good to me. IV spikes when they come in. Little wider bid ask spread. They are filling at the ask here. Looks like that entire time. IV stays up. No big changes. Looks like a buy to me on these. They do overlap earnings though, so that's one thing. I would assume with it being 65 days and earnings are in 49 days, probably not an earnings play, but hard to know. It's always risky if you have to swing anything over earnings. I'm not a fan of it, but for the most part, I mean, I would probably like to say it's not related to earnings there, but looks good otherwise. And kind of looking at that too, I mean, it's getting a massive amount of net call premium here on the day too, and had a big spike of net call premium back here on March 9th as well. little bit yesterday, but puts are kind of dropping off here, so that's something I'd kind of keep an eye on there for sure. But definitely an opening trade today. 13% out of the money, not too far with 65 days. I need to save
Someone
that.
said Oracle, please. PLTR, please. And SNDK. Anthony, which one do you want to tackle?
How we did? Are we doing Oracle again?
Yeah, we already did. Yeah, we kind of already did. Yeah, I feel
Oracle
like we
was
already did
along.
Oracle.
I think we've hit the boxes on Oracle.
Yeah.
If you came in late, don't worry. The Oracle breakdown is still gonna be here. You can even go back while we're live. It was one of the first tickers we harped on.
Yeah, because I played it this
and then
morning,
if you just
and,
watch out into we're gonna be live for another like hour and a half. So if you don't want to wait till the end, you can just go back. Otherwise, at the end, this will be still here. It'll be uploaded instantly.
What do you want? Palantir, SNDK? You can.
I'll take Palantir.
I bet
Okay,
you will,
you
you warmonger.
Give me the one
No,
that.
hold on, I gotta. He's fucking smirking. Piece of shit. God, look at him. Look at him cheesing.
Yeah, he hopped on that quick.
He's like, if
He
they got
hopped
cameras
that
on my
quick.
street, I'm gonna make money off it, bitch. Look at him. Look at him. Isn't your cost basis like $10 on that shit though? So you can cheese. You're allowed to cheese.
Oh
Dude,
yeah,
I remember-
dude. No, $9.
You.
I
piece
remember
of
when
shit.
Weeble would give those as free
$9.
share. Oh well, sorry, the broker, not to be named, used to give those free shares all the time. I had a bunch of pounds.
Yeah,
for,
Robin
like,
Hood gave
$8.
free shares all the time.
Yeah,
bro.
I had them
Yeah,
at like
yeah.
$8, and I sold them at like $10. And I'm like,
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah, you should have never sold those. Dude. Palantir was one of those ones that was like, I'm gonna hold this till the grave, and they're good.
yeah, that's stupid.
You can take SNDK. I'll take Oracle. Are we on your screen currently?
We're on Anthony's.
Okay, so I've got SNDK up here. This
Dude,
thing
holy
has
shit!
been...
I didn't know SanDisk was fucking over 600. What
Oh
is
yeah, yeah.
happening?
Oh,
SanDisk has been on
dude,
a tear, dude.
Look
Don't
at
they?
this thing.
SanDisk
Look
one's
at this.
crucial, right? They're the one. Oh, they're the sons of bitches. I
Look
think
at
they're
this
not gonna
thing.
make RAM anymore
Look at this thing
for
from
consumer. Dude, oh
late
my
December.
God.
Yeah, up.
Is that all? Is that all
200
because they've shifted their focus to making shit for AI data centers instead of consumer?
I believe.
Thanks a lot,
so.
assholes. Now I can't
believe
buy
so.
DDR5
Yeah,
shit. It's too
yeah,
expensive.
that thing, absolutely massive. I probably wouldn't want to touch it just because of the volatility. I mean, unless it's to the upside.
Yeah, look at that
I'm just
alternating
kind of
days.
yeah, I was gonna say the net premiums there are just kind of all over, and even going back 30 days. I mean, just boom, 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 boom. I mean, you don't get a clear direction on it, and I mean, your highest open interest contract, that's junk right there. They're so pricey too, and here I am, the one talking about high price contracts.
Yeah, I want to hear nothing from you, bro.
These somebody open. It looks like a bunch were opened here at the end of February on some long dated calls. At the bid side here, I'd like to. How far are these out of the money? 32% out of the money. Oh, they might be short calls here. I'll go back and take a peek. Oh, it's a spread.
Gotcha, to answer your question, it was a futures issue. I still don't hate them for options, but my discussion with them on the futures issue pissed me off enough that I pulled everything off the platform. The options is going to be moved to Thinkorswim. The futures TBD.
I'm looking at some shared chains here. It's just a lot of kind of puts. It's just kind of all over the place. I wonder if we have anything. I mean, nothing. I mean, unless you want.
Honestly, dude, I think with SNDK or any like storage / memory stuff, I think that until I see like significantly just put flow coming in, I don't want to like think about even shorting it. I mean, yeah, you can get a quick in and out if you see some flow the same day, right? I think I don't know if you agree. I would look for like shorter dated contracts if you want to just take a quick short on it, right? I feel like that's probably what I would look for if you're thinking scalp wise. Somebody just bought $180,000 with a DJT. Like, dude, this is insane. Yeah, no, I'm
DJT has seen so much fucking manipulation.
This DJT flow is very interesting, bro. This shit, like last time this shit came in, what kind of sus. Like,
I got it on your screen. You can go ahead and break that down, Jay-Z. What are you looking at here?
yeah,
shit, 12K
yeah.
cons.
Yeah, 12K cons. They bought 12K cons. Last time this happened, something was coming out. They
I
had
missed my
like
short
these
looking at your screen. I suck.
18. Yeah, dude, this is at the ass. I mean, they're increasing the values are increasing. Yeah, dude, this is a, in my opinion, this is a very looks like buy to open. The repeated hits at the bottom as well. Their sweeps. Yeah. Last time something like this happened with this cheap, yeah, I'm gonna go for the memes.
How much? Hey, on that historical volume, scroll down and scroll over. See how much of that premium is, or how much of the trade is today. Sorry, one more over to your left. The historical
Uh,
volume.
wait,
Scroll
where?
down. Other box to your left. Yeah, scroll down and then scroll over.
Oh, you mean like this?
Yep, and then go back up to the top a little bit. So that's 74% of that total premium on that name on the
Yeah.
day. So that is a huge
Yeah.
whale there. Huge whale there.
Yeah, that's very interesting on those DJTs. Somebody's buying, like, especially this week expiration, dude. That's interesting as hell to me. Like,
Yeah.
those this week expirations, like they can go crazy. I mean, they're already up like significantly. I don't unless they're gonna exit soon. I don't
That
know.
short I missed is up like 50 points. Multitasking, playing.
It's not fun.
60 points, fine, okay. This is just insulting. Look at this shit.
That SNDK when Jay-Z's done
My
with
entry is
JG.
25-1.
I'm done with I'm done with DJT.
That SNDK, look at that positive gamma that was just pumping all of April, May last year, June. I mean, that has just absolutely been up. Little pullback there in July, and then we just popped again in August, and price just kind of trailed under that, and then there's your big hit. But seen a lot of that kind of positive gamma drop off now.
Yeah.
So I mean, I kind of like you said though. I wouldn't want to. I'd be more inclined to long it than short it, just with the memory chip issues.
I wouldn't. Yeah, I wouldn't want to short it, dude. I'm be real. I mean, I'm also put it this way. I'm okay at shorting. I'm not very good at shorting like stocks. I mean stuff, but I will short the market. Like yesterday I made all money off of SPX, like shorting the market at that point, right? Like playing the downside of the market on indexes. But in general, shorting, like taking options, put options, like I'm not the best at doing that. So I tend to stick to like my longs and long stuff. So.
Yeah, I mean it's.
And then there's me.
Well, the market tends to go up, so I mean at least you have like the right mentality. Like over the last 35 years, we've had what, probably like 5 down years, 6 down years, maybe.
I mean, even that is not like really down, right? Like, look at where we're at. Like, I mean, I was saying one of my friends.
Even like the 30% like black swan event sell-offs, they just get bought.
Yeah. Bro, I was talking to one of my friends who I started trading with. Shout out Dallas and Kelvin. Like those guys, they're the ones that taught me how to trade when I first started trading. Probably like 7 years ago or something. I don't remember. Now I feel so old now. But we were joking about SPY being at like 400. Man, we would like laugh.
Dude, I got the opportunity, and I still have one of them. I sold one. I got the opportunity to buy SPY at exactly 420.69 twice, a year apart, And I was discussing this with a guy in chat like a month ago who was like, "We're gonna dump so bad, it's over." And I was like, "Buddy, even if we do, it's not gonna matter. We're up $200+ from 2020 and 2021 and 2022. Like, eventually, it's just gonna go back up. That's how it is, man." We got a request for IBRX.
I can take a look at that. Oh, Anthony, do you remember that?
Yeah, I do. Well, Jay-Z still has to do Palantir. He's still behind. And for Wallow that was asking about SNDK, just kind of filtering it down. It's a lot of shorter term calls kind of coming in for the weekly. I mean, it's up today. Obviously, I don't know if I'd
it was
probably
up about 2%, I think.
Yeah. All right, it's all you, Jay-Z. Have fun.
All right, Palantir. You guys probably know how I feel about Palantir.
Yeah.
So
you already know how I fucking feel about Palantir
too. Nick said it very nicely and clearly about why I like Palantir. I've had Palantir since it was $9 a contract. So I'm sitting very pretty.
I'm gonna go grab a water. I'll be right back. I can't wait to come back
but-
and see what a massive short I missed.
Yeah, probably. Today, however, I'm not. If you're looking at this contract basis wise, I mean, they hit this in the morning. They seem like they want to hit it here. I mean, like a lot of these big Mag 7 companies. If you look in general, like yesterday, 23,586 on this specific contract. See how much is carried over? 2,500. Most of the time with big Mag 7 like big companies, like even like Mag 7s and stuff like that, right? Big companies like that, I like to see one single hit candles if I want to swing anything. I'm gonna be real, right? If not, I will try and he just missed the short, by the way.
Did he?
He did. I'm looking at the charts right now. I have the charts open. But like I would like to see bigger like single candles, right? Not just multi candles like this. Because guess what? This OI is not going to carry over tomorrow. Like perfect examples of both these. All this right here actually is a perfect example, right? Look at how much of the OI actually carries over, right? Like something to consider though is if you do see, if you
Hey,
do
Jay-Z,
see,
go ahead and start over.
why?
I had it on Anthony's screen that entire time.
Oh my god.
Oh, jeez.
Take two, I guess. Thanks, Nick. You missed your short, by the way.
I know, dude. It wasn't bad. Though.
Payback.
It's fine. We're good.
Payback.
Palantir,
Alright.
take two.
All right, so Palantir. I'm looking at Palantir. I'm not seeing any good volume or OIs right now. But I was trying to say is that I like to see one clean candle on Palantir if I want to swing some Palantir or something like that. If not, I will play for a day scalp. But these if you look at this, what I was trying to say is if you look at this right here, the 310, the 39, 36, right? Even the 35 and 34. You can look at all these. Look at how much OI just carries over. Basically nothing carries over, right? So people are just in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out. Any like big company like Microsoft, Tesla, all that stuff, if you see a big carryover, that is something to actually look into. Like that's like the bread and butter of what I look into if I want to swing anything like a big company like Tesla, Mag 7 company and stuff like that, right? The other reason I would swing a company like this is if I see like a lot of like SPX or SPY or something and the IV is juice and I don't want to touch it, I will play something like this because I don't want to be heavily risk on that, right? Because I'll find something with less IV rather than looking at SPY and indexes, looking at IV of a 40% IV on those indexes. I'm like, yeah, I don't want to touch that shit. Like, I don't want to get absolutely smoked, right? So, we have brave people, though, that I know who, like, swing NDX and SPX. Well, once and so fortune. Unfortunately, I can't do that because I would not be able to sleep if I do that.
I don't got the balls to do anything
yeah.
like that with the
Yeah, and then
no balls at all to do that.
So this is like I would see if you see something for Palantir or Tesla or Microsoft or Apple or something like that, and you see one candle, right, and that OI carries over, that is something to look into because somebody's still in that and somebody bought that. It's just one buy, right? It's very important to know that like something big like that, having one nice big candle like that is very important and very decisive. At least from what I've seen. I don't know, Anthony, maybe you agree, disagree, I don't know. But that's something that I've noticed in stuff like this.
I don't know, dude. Can you start over? I honestly wasn't paying attention.
No. All right. IBRX.
Yeah, do IBRX. I found some good MRVL puts too when you're done with that one.
So IBRX, me and Anthony have a history between IBRX, right? So one day Anthony was having a stream, right, on his Discord. Great Discord, by the way. I love Anthony's Discord. If I'm a big proponent of no paid Discord.
I caught that short, bitch. I don't want to hear it again. I don't want to hear your shit, JC.
Anthony gives so much information and puts so much time into his what he puts out, and it's great. So I hopped into his stream one day, and I was like, Anthony, look at these IBRX. I think 3.5 calls, right? There were 3.5 IBRX calls, right?
I'm gonna see if I can go find them too.
Yeah, I think they were like repeated, like they were descending fill, low IV, and I was like, Anthony, I want to know what you think about the descending fills and low IV, because for me, my thought process with playing, because I play a lot of these like random tickers with like low volume and like weird stuff, right? And something I've personally noticed on these things is that sometimes, and I know this is gonna be, I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this, but sometimes that the descending film low IV, like the drop in IV, doesn't really matter, in my opinion, because you're filling at different levels. Like the fills are hard to get. You're fishing for fills, right? So you don't really know what they're fishing for when you see that. So what I've noticed with lower volume tickers, like because when I fish for fills, I get fill of the bid side all the time. So it's like the IV does fluctuate and the fills are descending, right? So I sent this over to him, and he was like, "I don't want to take this." And I was like, "You know what, Anthony? I'll take it." I think those contracts ran, I think, like 6,000%. I think. Yeah,
Yeah.
something like that. I think I
Dude,
sent you a
get
screenshot
out.
of it.
This
Yeah.
guy.
I'm trying to. It was the
He's
IBRX
just tap
224
dancing on
call.
all of us
Yeah.
lately.
It was the IBRX 4 or 224 call. It expired now, so.
Yeah, but those like absolutely got juiced, right? So speaking of IBRX is already 100% up from when I was looking at it. I haven't been playing much of this, but the 6Ps that came in today, right? I would like to see what the OI does tomorrow. The OI from the current one did carry over from yesterday, right? So I'm very curious to see that because even the 2000 carried over. So somebody seems like they're adding, quote unquote adding. I don't know, adding to the position, right? IV is high. Sometimes when the IVs are high as well, it indicates some possible move, maybe, right? But yeah, this is pretty cool. I wanna see more of it. I wanna see more coming in, right? Interested. Obviously, you always want to check what the other OIs on these contracts do. Someone might be holding, like these look like a slow burner ad, right? So something like that is kind of like mute for me. But overall, I would like to see like closer stuff. Like 327 is pretty close. The 313s, are they getting out of these probably? Or adding are these STOs?
I am
These probably are
feasting on
STOs.
this. Currently.
30% in the money on those ones.
Yeah. These no, these are 11% on the money.
Oh, yeah, I was looking at the wrong one. Never mind, ignore me.
Yeah. The 5Cs are 30% on the money.
Oh, I'm
38%
gonna
on the
nut.
money.
I just trimmed
Yeah.
half of my short. Baby! Who missed the short, Jay-Z?
Hey, you missed
What'd
the
you
first one
say?
anyway, so you missed the first one anyway.
I need Chad to
so.
take a peek at this shit. Who missed the short? All right, go ahead.
But yeah, this is I would wait for a little bit more flow on RBRX too. Like, it's been getting a lot of love on, and I don't want to say this in the wrong way, but like it's been getting a lot of Twitter pumps too. I've been seeing a lot of people.
Oh, the
talk
good
about
old-fashioned
RB,
Twitter pumps.
the pump and dumps, yeah. So
If you're whoever asked that, if you're trading that, please send him a screenshot of your 1000% gain when you get.
Oh my
that.
god, dude! What was the ticker, dude? They changed the ticker. It was
LPTX.
Yeah.
LPTX.
Oh my god, bro. I would pull
That's
it up, but then we'll get DMCA'd on that. All right, I'm out. That's my $300 for the day. I'm done for the day, boys.
There you go.
I'll just pop up on Twitter what I've been doing with this. I'm being very firm on not trading above $300 per day for a while because one of my main issues is overtrading. I will pop off and then shit the bed trying to eat more. And so this is what I've been doing. $300 done. $300 done. $300 done. And Trade of 8 actually added something I really like for those future scalpers out there. I know I already flashed all these account numbers on screen, so it doesn't matter that they're blocked anymore. I know. I was watching my profit because I didn't want to go over 300. But I'm being very firm on this for a couple of weeks to help train myself to stop over trading like a dipshit. So at 300, I locked that shit up and I'm done. And so I just hit it on that short. I'm done. I already locked it out. No more future scalping on today's episode. So if you've got flow requests, drop them in, baby. We'll be popping off on flow for the rest of the stream.
Used to give those.
Yeah. Hold on.
Oh, I feel spicy.
Yeah. So I would just wait for a little bit more. Love one IBRX if you end up playing it. But I mean, you can play it. I mean, it's like I just don't want to touch it right now.
That's fair.
I'm already in stuff, so
Please do it and send Jay-Z a. Well, actually, no.
if
If you make your own decision to do that, please send Jay-Z an image. If it's a 10,000% gain.
fee picks.
It.
Fee picks.
Scary.
It's you know what, Anthony, it's fine because I've gotten my fair share of 1,000%ers plus
Oh,
this
Yeah,
year.
we know. We
Real
know.
quick,
we
though,
know.
I got a little humble brag, and it's not all that humble at all. Right at the open, y'all. I told you I wanted to catch shorts down to what level again, Anthony? Can you run it by me? What level? What level I said?
Did you say 67, 35? I honestly don't remember.
Just go ahead and pop open your Periscope and look where we just bounced.
Yeah, I'll go back to that beginning. That early. Oh, that's 67.45. Oh wait. Jeez, what am I doing? Is it Wednesday?
My screen has it hovered
67.70?
and wide open, my man. It's right
Dude,
there.
I am.
We might go a little lower.
67.70,
Yes, sir.
60. Oh, you had it on all. That's why I'm like, what are you looking at, dude? I'm like, what are you looking at?
I do flip between the two. So the reason it looks a little different
That's-
here, and here it's 67.75 on the 0 days.
Yeah,
I
here's your
flip between
six-
them. I know a lot of people
Yo,
stay on the 0 day. We
Yeah.
just knife through it. We've got stuff building up below us still, down at 67.20 and the 35 that you were mentioning on the 0 days. But that 67.70 was my main target on the all expirations where they were building up. In this 10-minute window, they're falling off a bit, but we already took profit and we're done for the day. Dude, we're 4 points down below it now.
Yeah, they got a
If they
lot of long
target
puts down there.
67.35, I'm fucking done.
Well,
Oh my
Yeah, you got that bit, that
yeah,
big
they went
spread at
down-
60.
Yeah.
That spread at 67.15, 67.20, and then you got another negative gamma at 67.25. A lot of short puts. Well, that 67.25 looks like it's short puts.
Yeah.
Maybe a little spread. Yeah. I mean, that's interesting there. I found those Marvel, and that thing's already kind of dropping there. These Marvel puts
Real quick,
caught my attention.
Marie Andrea says, this guy is hilarious. I'm coming to the next one for sure. Who doesn't need some laughs with the market? I'll take it, homie. Thanks for kicking it with it. Hilarious is a weird way to say funny looking, but I'll take it.
She's probably talking about me being the funny one.
Yeah,
so.
because your head's so big. His
Hey,
camera
that-
alignment's weird,
that-
so the only way to make him fit within our layout is to just give him the big head mod.
Hey, that brain's got to fit somewhere, right?
Is that what it is?
That brain, you mean
That tumor?
What?
Is that...
Hopefully not.
Yeah, that would suck. Oh my god, please don't go get a physical and get diagnosed with cancer. I'm gonna look like the biggest fucking asshole on the planet.
Just-
I mean,
you don't
already look like one.
Yeah, that's
you
fair.
don't hear from me for the next like 5 months.
Oh,
Like, where'd
God.
he go? Finds out I died. Jeez, this turned dark quick.
Yeah. Anyway, back to Marvel.
So
God.
yeah, so some interesting Marvel puts hit the feed here a couple different times here. That 9:16 Central Time here had that 86, another 86 there, 86 there, and looking at that flow. Actually, I want to do it this way so everybody can kind of see. Total of 3,400 contracts within that 5-minute time frame. Only 103 open interest contracts at the time. Definitely opening volume here, and kind of looking at the internals of that flow too. Looks pretty textbook to me. I wish it was filling right at the ask, but I like with that.
20% on my long here.
Of course you are. Big surprise. That spot price increases that entire time up there. IV increases here. Repeated hits ascending fill. Looks like a buy to open there to me. The one thing I wish, again, that spot was kind of filling right at the ask, but you're filling close enough to the ask on a little wider bid ask where you can kind of lean that when you have that spot price increasing, IV increasing, can lean that it's a BTO, and they are 178. They're at 191 now. So, I mean, they're up decently already there. And I know I've had questions too before, like, how do you like trade that flow? Like, if you're following the whale, like, because you never know fully what the whale's doing. So, like, I'm big on setting stops and kind of, trying to secure profits, because there's plenty of times where this whale could be up 30% and then they end up going red. I mean, like the IRIN puts from the newsletter last week that you were talking about, that is a good example there.
Yeah, those are a spicy counter trend to flow.
Yep. So I
When
mean,
you showed me that,
you
I was
just
pissed
never.
that I missed it because it pinged. It was one of the main pings in my tried and true trusty dusty interval flow filter, and I didn't even see it.
Like it's just, you just never know. And like I always tell people you have to kind of manage your own trades. Like you don't need to follow the whale off a cliff because you don't know what they're fully doing. Like that put
Unless it's
whales
Anthony,
still
you
in.
follow him.
Yeah, I think they should be following you, Mister 1000% gainers all the time.
This fucking guy.
No.
Just for full disclosure, he eats plenty of losses too. The 1000%ers are
yeah,
usually runners. He takes he's responsible. He takes the majority of his position off at like 20 to 30%. So just to be clear, the 1000% shit, even though it seems like he does it on every damn trade, fucker, it's those are outliers. Just be very cognizant.
Yeah.
Don't try to hold a whole position to 1000%.
My-
If you're up
my
50%,
position-
100%. Take off
And I
enough
move
at
my-
least that it.
Yeah, I move my stops to break even too. So
Yeah,
like,
and
I
take
get out
take
with
at
profit,
least
yeah.
enough off of your position when you're up that it covers the cost of the position. So if the runners go to 0, you still don't lose.
Yeah, just to be clear, if I have 20 contracts open, like 70% of that is closed at 20 to 50%
Yeah.
gainer, right? Like so I'll keep like 5 out of that 20 contracts too as runners. As
I'm playing
break
with
even.
house money pretty much.
Yeah.
It's, what it is.
Nick hates that term, by the way.
I do.
House money?
I do. It's your money. It's your money. It's your money. You made it. It's your money. There's no house money.
Technically, it's somebody else's money you took.
Well, you know, by
So-
sales, it's like you sell a bracelet or something. It's just, you know, a derivative instead. I don't know.
DOCN is getting hit. I mean, I had DOCN yesterday, the day before yesterday, 59 calls. There's more getting hit today, which is interesting because it's on an uptrend like right now. I'm thinking maybe let me see if maybe someone's closing and rolling.
Oh, they're pumping.
Not really.
They're up almost 10%. Holy shit.
Yeah, I had them at 59. I have 59 contracts with me right now.
After
I bought,
this,
like, 3
Anthony's
days.
going to tackle AMPX by viewer request.
Yeah. Let me see when I open these real quickly.
It's just him
got
looking
so
down
much
at his
open.
phone again.
3.9 is when I added these. So 2 days ago. And they're doing pretty well. I'm not gonna.
Guys, I want to short so damn bad, but I already locked it. Responsibility's lame.
I don't want to repeat my percentage again on this because.
Yeah, you dickhead.
Yeah. Alright.
All right, let's take a look at AMPX.
All right. So I'm usually like if it's a blanket request like that or it's a blanket stock, I kind of like this is kind of my order of operations. I like to kind of look at the net premiums first, kind of usually on a name like this. I mean, AMD, Tesla, those Amazon, those bigger names. It's useful to look at, but I like these kind of no names just to kind of see how much option activity gets traded on this one. So like this AMPX, I'd say it's not very highly traded. Obviously, you had some action back here, and you got a little pop. Otherwise, I mean, mostly flat premiums here. They'll put spike there, but for the most part here, just kind of condensing that to the 14 days, you had a big spike in net call premium on the 5th, the 6th, and the 9th here. And then you had kind of a drop yesterday, it looks like, and prices obviously been kind of going up towards that. So so you kind of already know that maybe that stock already kind of made a move up there so far. I'm looking at the contracts for today. Let's see what we got in here today. So big multi-legger here, deep in the money multi-legger. I am not a fan of super deep in the money trades to begin with, and adding another multi-leg trade onto that one. I'm not a multi-leg trader. It looks like it's identifying it as a possible call debit spread there. Again, I'm not a multi-leg trader.
Go ahead and pop that back open. Let me take a peek at it.
Yeah,
and just because you see a multi-leg doesn't mean you have to trade as a multi-leg.
Yep.
But go ahead and pop back up to those actual orders. Yeah. All right, we've got the 14. They both have high open interest. That's part of an issue for me. Because technically every single contract transacted in this picture we're looking at here could be positional closures.
And it's only like one one contract.
Itty bitty size in there.
It's-
Yeah, who knows? I wouldn't play it based on that. Not enough action for me. And there's no sign of a guaranteed opener. Real quick, I just want to piss and moan. Put a little screenshot on screen here. That is where I took profit on that short. But I'm pointing to the green candle, but technically I took it here. It was the level I'm pointing at, this 24,993. One of my main levels. They're popping up against it now again. But yeah, I mean, hey, rules are rules. I'm holding myself to 300 in profit a day, so I don't overtrade. But this was an additional about 250. You bastard!
Hey, and that's nice too. It's a mental when you know that your
it is.
analysis is on target. I
It
mean,
is.
that's one thing too.
And mental, we'll one of these days I'll have a whole psychology episode because I have a lot to say about your mental in trading. In my opinion, it's more important than the strategy you trade.
Yeah.
But we'll talk about that on another episode in depth. Couple of sob stories. We'll talk about our failures too. I'm sure Anthony and Jay-Z will be more than happy to hop on for that as well. It's an important part of trading. People don't talk about losses enough. People don't talk about fucking up enough. Because no matter how damn good you are, you're gonna fuck up. You're gonna break a rule, and it's gonna hurt. And then you're gonna beat yourself up for way too long. And that's what we're gonna talk about on whatever episode I do that on. But go ahead.
Somebody did share a chain here on the 7/17/25 call. Looks like those are already kind of up now, though. 198 trading at 3. I would not trail that now, but looks like those came in on the 6th there. Definitely opening volume. Majority of that carried over, and looks like they're still in pretty far out of the money, 30%. I mean, you got a lot of time on those too. Let's see, what else do we got in here? How's that kind of gamma looking in here? Yeah, a lot of positive gamma lately there. A lot of positive gamma. And how about our open interest? Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of calls on this one. A lot of calls on this one.
Yeah, those two back-to-back days of high net flow was really interesting to me because the day after those two pumped days, it looked like some profit taking.
Yep. Looks like, yeah, you had
And
your
now
drop
they're
on the
ramping
10th
up again.
there.
It looks like they sold those calls into the pump there. That's why we see that down green line
So let's
here.
go back. Let's go back to yesterday and look.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
I'm
there we
gonna
go.
assume, yeah,
Pop
that
that open.
7/17/20.
No,
call.
they added.
No.
Yo, if someone tried to short that, they're probably in pain.
Interesting.
Oh no, actually
yeah, I
they're
mean,
fine
that's-
right now. They're down about $100 per. I mean, I say that's
Let's
fine,
see.
but again, somebody shorting that many fucking contracts probably isn't Joe Schmo like me. You know what I mean? That's 4,300, 4,000. Let's just go with 4,000. 4,000 times 380. That's like 1.2. Fucking.
What is that static?
Is that 1.2 million?
I think it's Nick's fault. Nick's
Yeah,
thing.
Nick's is static. Holy.
Why?
Like, Jesus, like a typewriter, static typewriter.
It's
Oh
not.
my
Well, it's not
God.
showing
Dude,
up on
get
the
off
stream,
the
so.
get off the DSL, man.
Yeah,
It's
Jesus.
dial up.
DSL over here.
Oh my God, dude.
Only you guys are hearing it, so you're gonna have to deal with it.
I am looking at the bid side stuff from yesterday. It's interesting because I mean that IV kind of increases here on the bigger size and premium. The timings aren't the same, so you can't really find a way. Maybe I'm in the wrong spot. Let's see. So we had 2866 contracts. Okay, here we go. Here we go. I was like, where am I at? Okay. So I want to remove this, and I want to go back to yesterday. I didn't even. I should look to see what time I almost dropped my F-bomb there. 2:30 to 3.
Dude,
okay.
I've used like 50. Until
Oh,
YouTube
okay,
mentions
I-
about
so
it, it's
many,
not gonna
yeah.
stop. You know.
I have not used one on WhaleWatch yet, so I am proud of that.
What the fuck are you doing?
I'm just kind of looking at that IV here. It's being difficult for me, so let's go back to 29. Okay. So the IV does decrease when it comes in there, and spot is filling up the bid that entire time. Yeah, that's a interesting one there, because I mean it would read as a sell. Yeah, that's interesting, but I mean obviously it all carried over.
Order
So I mean,
filled.
hey, good example there that not all bid side stuff is going
Yeah.
to be a sell. Good example there. I mean, you see too many people say it's at the ask, it's a buy. No, that's not.
No.
That's
No.
that's one thing that
Incorrect,
kind
yeah.
of gets under my skin when it's a buy, or you see two big large ask side candles on a thing. Oh, they're adding to it. No, they're necessarily not doing that. You cannot confirm that until that open interest changes, unless the size of that second candle is larger, so on than that. But and just because it's the bid doesn't mean that it's a sell. I mean, good example with the AMPXs, those all carried over. But yeah, other than that, I'm not really seeing anything else super interesting there. Yeah, it looks like that was your cause of that drop though on that net call premium, is that 71720 call.
It's just curious. If I had seen that intraday, I really would have expected the open interest to come off, not add.
Yep.
So I hope homie knows what he's doing. But then again, I mean, you see that kind of premium on a name that's ripping. You have to assume a couple of things. First, somebody punting that kind of money on a short call, real quick, if you short a call, it carries what's called a risk of ruin. And when you're short calls, just like when you're long a call, if you bought a call to open, you have potentially unlimited upside because the stock can technically, hypothetically go up forever. The opposite is not true for the downside. It can only go to zero, right? Like, well, unless you're trading, yeah, if you're trading oil futures, yes, that can go negative. People learned that the hard way back in the day, that oil commodities like that can go negative, but stocks can't. So if you sell to open a call and the stock keeps going, you can lose so much more money than you quote unquote put in. You could sell something to open for $5 a contract, and then a week later the stock pumps like crazy. You can have to buy those back at $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 per contract and eat all of that loss. So generally, I assume short calls probably aren't Joe Schmo. In this case, the stock's ripping. So I would have two assumptions. One, that it's not Joe Schmo. And two, look how many contracts are long in that market. If this is indeed sold to open, an actual short, my other assumption, other than it not being Joe Schmo, would be that this is somebody hedging the massive longs they're up on. I wouldn't have played these short calls for those three reasons. One, I would have assumed it's a closure after that kind of pump. And two, not Joe Schmo, it's not a closure. If they're indeed sold to open, I don't know that it's directional, given what everything else is there for context. The other calls that are bought to open, the pump in the stock, I'd be hard-pressed to play that.
And they're so far dated, too. I'm not a fan of shorting or selling premium that close to the money. I mean, especially with that long of a time frame, too. I mean, and that's the thing, too, like, when you sell calls, that price has an unlimited ceiling versus puts where it can only go to zero. Obviously, you can.
And if you sell
still
puts
get
to
hurt
open, you want them shits to go to zero.
Anthony, do me a favor, Anthony. Look at YPF 41741C.
And then after that, we have a contract request.
This is the DOCN. We already looked at the DOCN.
I paid attention.
YPF.
I paid attention.
You said 41C.
Mm-hmm. I thought I was speaking about DOCN earlier, and that was one of the contracts I believe I was talking about.
I'm smart.
Opening volume. Not too bad out of the money. 37 days out.
Doesn't cover ER either, so.
That is what I like to see at these. So timing here. So little IV drop when it comes in, but this is interesting actually. So we're filling at the ask here. It's a little wider bid ask spread. So that IV, technically when that trade comes in, that 49.17, I like to kind of look at that IV before too. I personally like to see it kind of increase when that trade comes in. Now, it's about 8 minutes apart, so it's not super far apart. Like now, if this flow came in at like 1 o'clock this afternoon, then I'd kind of maybe discount that IV decrease, but it's kind of coming in close enough to the open so that IV decreases, and now I'm kind of following this up here. So it's filling at the ask, and that IV
Oh, everyone just
decreases
heard me crack the
more.
shit out of my knuckles. I didn't realize my
More,
mic
yeah,
was
I
on.
heard that too. Are you okay? Are you okay? You're gonna have arthritis, man.
That's actually a myth.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know. I crack my fingers every day.
I am gonna have arthritis. Just I've broken my hand so many times.
This one's more kind of a coin flip for me, Jay-Z. I mean, it's the spots filling at the ask that entire time, but you have that IV drop, and kind of looking at the after fact here too. Again, you can't 100% confirm it, but about 30 seconds later, I mean, I'm kind of seeing some little stragglers that are about the same time there. I would like to assume they're a part of that, and that would give you or a descending fill here at that point, and that IV would increase here too. I It's more of a kind of coin flip here, because then, I mean, if it is truly a part of this trade here and that whale just got filled about 30 seconds later, then that IV increases here at the end. So I when I get kind of that conflicting data like that, I consider it kind of more risky there, but and then especially kind of with that spot dropping there a little bit too. But I mean, if you made me pick, I'd probably lean buy to open on these. They're all filling at the ask there, and I mean, you get a
Yeah.
couple
So
below. It's
something I don't know what your thought process is, right? Like, because when I trade these type of things, right? If I'm looking at the first, if you go back to if you click the next on that, right? And then you go to the first set of flow. Why doesn't yours show that? Interesting.
Yep. Yeah,
Um,
I got the first piece of flow right here.
okay, perfect. So the 155, right? When you see a 110 and 155,
Yeah.
I would go fishing, right? So I would try and fill at 1.15. I would try to fill at 1.2 until
Yeah.
1.25. Whenever I buy stuff like that, I try and fill. So I'm trying to think of the same mentality. I feel like a lot of people would have the same mentality, right? They would want it to be cheap, but they don't want to pay more for something that they shouldn't have to pay more for, right? So
Yep.
like fishing for it, right? And fishing for it changes this, and then it tightens it up as you get more volume, right? Like I'm assuming the bid ask spread will start tightening up more when there's more volume coming into it or more premium going into it, right?
Yep.
So when I was looking at it, I'm like, I'm trying to put myself in the same trader's shoes, right? Or like in the shoes of a trader, right? I'm like, okay, maybe the reasoning behind these fills being like this is they're fishing for a better entry, right? So that's my thought process behind the maybe this is BTO. Like, however, now if I saw like a point 0.8, like a point 0.9, right?
Well, that'd be an
Maybe,
eyebrows
maybe
raiser.
maybe like okay, sure, maybe an STO, but I would want to technically lean BTO. This kind of reminds me a little bit more on IBRX too, right? When
Yep.
the fields feel like that, right? So the ticker is already up 5%. I mean, there could be STOs
And,
just because they're up 5% for the day, right? But however, I'm also looking at the historical YPF data, right? And I'm looking at where some of these came in and stuff like that, and what's happening with these things. I don't know. It looks really weird, and it looks like I don't know. It just seems weird to me.
it's it's interesting, and
Yeah.
I'll show you another piece in here too that kind of potentially could concern me too. So look at our IV when it comes in here at that 49.17. That stock's trading at 38.42. That stock price is going up, and that IV decreases. So that's something that kind of catches my eye too. Like
Yeah,
if
yeah,
that stock price is going up, that IV should be kind of going up as well.
yeah.
Again, like the I, it nothing's 100% science, but like you just have to
So
kind of follow your own rules. That's kind of
yeah. So quick a question on that too, right? Like you see how that 20 from that 23 aspect, right? To it goes to 53, right? As soon as it
yeah,
goes to 53, the stock price does decrease, right? So maybe that could be a factor behind the IV decreasing too, right? I know it's like
yeah,
not super close, especially if the bid ask is so what do we call it? It's not very liquid, right? It's not very
yeah.
liquid. It doesn't seem very liquid. So especially when it's not liquid, I feel like the fluctuations on the IV can be very weird too. So what is Nick doing? He's sniping stuff.
I'm not
He's
Oh
sniping.
no.
probably taking a piss break.
But
Nah, you would
yeah.
have gotten the
He,
graphic for that.
Yeah, but it's just it's a overall it's an interesting aspect for me to look at because I'm like I'm trying to like I when I trade these things, right, when I trade in general, I try to be more realistic about the trade. I try to be like what would I do if I had this much money, or how would I want to trade it, slash what would I try and be like when I trade. Like obviously it's not going to be guaranteed, right? Like obviously like I don't know what their thought process or how they want to do it, right? Some people definitely smack the ask. I mean, they don't really care about them losing a couple dollars if they know something's going to happen, right? A couple $100, a couple $1,000. But for my minor my brain power, right? Like I just want to think about, hey, how would I try and fill on these things, especially when I do my earnings plays, man. I try to fill at the bid on everything, and people are like, "Oh, this is bid side." Like that was one day in flow discussion that something came up for an earnings trade. I took it personally, and it popped up.
What,
on
you took a
Flow,
random ass earnings play? I'm shocked.
So let me finish, right? So the trade came up and somebody actually posted on flow discussion, and it was bid side. I'm like, that is not really bids. That's not really an STO because I'm the one that bought it. Like that, because it was.
Yeah, just to
Well,
really
that's what-
harp home, man. At bid
Yeah.
doesn't always mean sold to open.
Yeah. It's crazy because we can't be married to that fact, right? You cannot be married to the fact, especially when it's low liquidity. Like when it's low liquidity, the bid side and ask side sometimes is so screwed with that. Like it'll mess up your mentality. So you gotta make sure that you're like honed in on what the actual liquidity of the stock is, what the market cap of the stock is, how the others. Also, you can go and check out the other contracts, right? See how they're filling too, right? Or go into your brokerage and see what the actual strikes are filling at and what the contracts are filling at. Just my 2 cents on it, because I've seen plenty of times people are like, oh, this is STO,
Yep.
right? And I know it's not STO because I'm buying it. Some of these things I'm
Well,
buying.
and that's the thing too. Like when I put an order in, I usually always put it in at the bid too. Why do I want to pay the ask price when I can get a fill?
Yeah,
I go
I'm a
fishing
cheap-
up to the
I'm a
mid
cheap-
usually.
Yep.
I'm a cheap mofo, bro. I'm not gonna pay the ask. Like I
mean, like, if it's-
unless I'm
if-
scalping.
If it's a penny difference, that's a different story. But I mean, like these, if it's like a 20-cent difference, if you're trading heavy size, that 20-cent difference is a large amount of money that you're placing if you're just getting it at the bid compared to the ask. I mean, the smart trader is going to try to get filled at the lowest and get the highest return.
Well, easy on the smart.
Yeah.
I mean,
again, don't be married to that bid ass. That's key.
Yep.
You can't be married to that.
Just like charting, flow takes screen time. You got to practice.
Yep.
a lot more.
like you
And you gotta be
almost-
wrong, and you're gonna be. Oh,
Yeah.
buddy.
Well, I mean, and there's plenty of times too where that flow is completely 100% textbook and it doesn't work out, and you just never truly fully know what that whale's doing. And these are people too; they can be wrong. They're humans. They're not.
Yeah.
It's not a lottery machine, casino, slot machine.
Also, guys, if it was easy, everybody would be doing it. By the way,
Yeah.
just an FYI.
I mean, like I've been using unusual whales since like 22, I think, 21, late 21, early 22, and like I mean,
2020 gang
How-
rise up. Late
That's-
2019 when it was like a Reddit
I mean-
/ Telegram thing. Let's go.
that's I mean just think how much screen time is built in. Just, I mean, 4 years of screen time of looking at this every single day, and you still have questions about the flow. Like, it's a learning process, and like,
Dude, I work
It's
here
not-
and I still have questions about the flow.
yeah, I mean, you're gonna, and that's
You're
the thing
never
too.
gonna
Like,
stop learning.
you should have questions about it too, because that's the only way you're gonna learn. Instead of like, oh, I'm right, I'm 100% right.
As soon as
Like,
there's a Greeks question, I so instantly be like, hey, Dan, I don't even know what the words in this question mean, bro. Help me out here. Plus, I don't know if I would long Unity right now anyway, looking at your screen here. 'Cause
Yeah, no.
all
no.
gaming names
Also-
have gotten absolutely shellacked by the AI game development shit
So
going around.
also Unity has become like such a retail / like meme ticker. I think, in my opinion, too. Like people just go crazy on these, and like I don't know. I would just be careful. Throw caution when you guys are playing any of these things. Like
No, don't throw caution to the wind. Do the opposite of that. Throwing caution to the wind means YOLO. Fuck around and just do it. Careful.
just be careful when you play it. But yeah, I think
That being said, I'm in 500 contracts.
No, I'm not in those. I'm in other stuff, but not those. Yeah, I mean, I think we're finally getting the morning rush is kind of getting like a little less now. So I'm gonna wait.
Yeah,
for
around
the
11
opportunity.
to noon-ish Eastern time, flow slows down a bit. The volatility in the market as a whole doesn't always, but it usually does as well. What are you poking around on?
Just looking. Just looking.
I don't even know whose screen I'm. It's Easter. Word.
Hopefully not mine.
Just look. Yeah, you got.
Hopefully not
there.
mine.
Bro, Hims just has been on a monumental run. Like I'm just holding my runners at this point. Holy moly, dude! God.
Yeah, Hims
damn,
has been chugging along.
Yeah. Hims is one of those ones that once you see like news after because he got slaughtered, right? Hims got slaughtered. After you see that type of news on Hims, right, and you see good news, like you can like more than likely put some tight stops and chase that like after the IV drops in the morning a little bit. That's what I ended up doing, and that's how that worked out really well. So like just a couple things to keep in mind too. Like certain things like that are good to do.
And completely unrelated, just back to the overtrading thing. We're like in one of the setups I like that has reversed off the bottom. And this is why I use that account lockout feature now that Trade-O-Vate has it. Because my desire to try to short this right now is very high, even though I think it's going to bounce through this resistance. Keeping yourself from trading is part of trading. And so I think it'd be cool if more brokers in general for people trading stocks and options had that button. Because you guys got to admit, you're looking at the camera right now. You got to admit, you fuck around and overdo it sometimes with your options. It'd be cool if you could just lock out like that on everything. I know one prop firm has it Top Step, but since Trade-O-Vate added it, I think pretty much every prop firm has it now by way of Trade-O-Vate. So if you're somebody who's trading these gamma levels like I do, like Wants does, with futures, that's a good button. And it has like time frames. So like you're like, oh, I made a good trade. I don't want to overtrade. I want to lock myself out for an hour. Lock yourself out for an hour. It's useful as shit. And I think all brokers should have it. It has saved my ass this week. 3 $300 days in a row locking myself out to be responsible. And homies, I know we're ripping into Jay-Z for his 1,000% gainers. Again, that shit is an outlier. He's taking most of his profit at 20 to 30%, letting runners ride. If they go to zero, it doesn't matter. He doesn't even let them. He has to stop at break even anyway. That shit's an outlier. And if you're pulling $200-$300 a day on average, even with your losing days factored in, that's a fucking salary, dude. That's what, like $70K a year if you hold that average? You don't, why do you need to do more than that? Unless you're like full-time trading and it's your full-time job. You don't need to do that. You can do these little things. Like if I was full-time trading, I'd be done for the day. I'd be done working for the day right now because I locked my account at that $300 gain. I don't need to push for more. And since I'm full-time employed, I don't have time to push for more anyway. See, if you pull a $300 day, just fuck off for the day and enjoy yourself. Buy yourself a steak dinner. Just enjoy yourself.
Ooh, you guys see cores today? I know you guys are talking about cores on Monday, I think.
Yeah.
The stock, not the beer.
Would have been last week. We didn't have a show.
Or last week, yep. Maybe last Wednesday.
Jay-Z broke his shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I break a lot of my shit.
I saw these cores. I think I might have posted them on Twitter on the 6th, but geez, they are finally green on those. I mean, and like this is a good example too. Like you
this
never
name's
know
come
what
up
that.
A few times recently.
This, I mean, like, because I mean, my question I always get is how long should I stay in a whale trade? Like you don't know what they're doing. Like this whale was in at 106 and they dropped all the way to 56.
Some people like to exercise that shoot too, dude. Like they don't like care.
Yeah, I mean, we had that MVTS contract last year, and they held it all the way through January expiration and exercised them shits. They were up like 5,000% at one point. It was crazy. That was that news one, NVT at Navitas. They had that deal with NVIDIA last year.
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude! I tracked that thing from open all the way to exercise. It's crazy. Fuck that
guy. Like what I like to do too on those kind of like more maybe longer term pieces of flow. I like to pop open a chart and find a maybe support resistance spot and maybe play it off that. Because I mean, if you follow this whale right away at 106, you're not looking so hot the last couple days. But like if you waited for a nice support spot, I don't know what the chart looks like, but if you get a good support spot and look for a bounce, I mean, hey, you get in at 74 and ride them up to what the whale's at now, you're up more significantly than the whale.
Yeah, one of the things that is kind of a misnomer is a lot of people think that because they followed the whale, they should stay in as long as the whale. Don't.
No, 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 no,
If
no.
No.
you follow flow, trade your own damn rules. Like it doesn't matter if the whale's still in because like Anthony just said, they might hold that shit to expiration regardless of the P&L because they want the shares. Just because a whale's in doesn't mean you should be. Is I guess what I'm saying.
Yep.
If you
And usually
follow
by the
it,
time
you trusted it, just play your own damn rules. Take your profit where you need to. Leave a runner if you want, like Jay-Z's really good at. Just because the whale stayed in doesn't mean you should stay in. It doesn't necessarily mean anything. They might be fishing for shares to exercise these contracts after the expected move they got. They'll hold you'll see these shits go to zero on the regular because they might be hedging for a short-term volatile move. So, like, let's say this person's bearish on Coors. They could be short 10,000 shares, and we wouldn't know it. Unless it transacted at the same time as a multi-leg with shares, you would never know what their other positions are. You'll never know. You're not that trader. So if you get in a position like this and you make money, go away. Take your money. Piss off, bro.
And like, and I'll always say it too. Like, you never fully know if just because it says it's not multi-leg doesn't mean that it's not attached to something else.
Posted a really good one that didn't flag multi-leg because they're transacted at different times across different exchanges, identical size. Oh, you had an IWM one. Nice.
Yep, I have the IWM one right here. I mean, very similar timing, same expiration, same size, same premium, but when you look at it internally, not multi-leg. 1% multi-leg. So you look at those at face value and you're like, oh, they're not related at all. But I mean, and that's where kind of the timing comes in of watching flow and kind of just monitoring all that. It's you can kind of, you'll train your eye at a certain point too, and that's why the filtering is huge too. You need to have your filter set up because if you're getting too much flow in, then you're not going to catch kind of those other trades. Like you want to have a open flow feed, but you don't want to have a too restrictive one. Mine's a little more restrictive, but I'm a little different.
That's one way to put it.
Hey, quick thing for earnings tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
Look at
I got you open.
on my screen. Okay, these just came in. The ACIUs, they have earnings tomorrow pre-market. This ticker doesn't see any volume. This is gonna be very liquid to get in and out of, but seems like they're coming at 1.13. I checked the brokerage to see what the bid ask is. The bid ask is 0 to 0.15 as of right now. So
that's
they're
nasty.
they're filling up 0.13, which means I'm gonna assume that these seem BTO. The 1/3 average is 16.24. Obviously, this is the majority of the premium for the day, right? Like this isn't really trade much. This is a healthcare stock, right? If they announce any maybe approvals or something that might do good. I'm gonna try and get some fills in on this if possible later on in the day at a better amount. I'm gonna start trying to fill the.
I'll bet money most retail used brokerages have 5-cent increments on these contracts.
Yes,
so be careful if you enter a trade like this. Just fish for those.
This is gonna go to If you hit for a 0.15 entry, they're gonna be zero immediately. By the way. So don't fish like crazy. They're gonna be zero immediately.
The ticker Adam is knocking on the door right now.
Yeah.
That was our biggest loss on that account.
So be careful with that. So
we got you baited and fleeced right after entry, and there was nothing we could do about it because an exit would have been for zero anyway.
So these look interesting. I want to see what they've done prior earnings. They're sitting within expected moves basically. They have
that's kind of a boring ass earnings name.
But
wow, whoa, go back. Look how wide that Q3 What the fuck? Is that right? Oh my god. Oh, it's a penny stock. Never mind. Ignore me. That's 30 cents.
Garbage. It's garbage.
So
all right, we're good.
But they are. I mean, the other reasoning why they're buying 325C, in my opinion, is that this is the only out the money strike there is, right? So think of it this way, right? Think of it this way: $26,000 in one hit, right? So for this ticker to be worthwhile playing, let's say it gets quote unquote, let's say it gets like a 20% move, right? And it goes 3.6. The only way that this is going to be worth anything is if you buy a lot of it. So just be careful when like my thought process in these small cheap tickers, right, is that it doesn't make sense to buy like sometimes to buy one or two unless they actually move a lot, right? Like I don't think this trader is expecting it to really move 60%. They just want a quick like if it moves ends up moving like 20%, right? Let's say it moves 20%, their $25,000 would probably be like $30,000 and they're out for 5,000 gain, right? Like that's probably what they're expecting. But we'll see. I mean, you never know. I mean, they're gonna be fishing. There's gonna be fishing. Let's see how much more that. It's on my radar. That's all. I'm not trying to get in right now. I'm gonna be focusing more on like scalping for the rest of the day. But other than that, yeah.
I'm done trading for the day. We hit those banger scalps earlier. We done so on the scalping. But I am going to be making a couple. This was a good fucking episode, boys. We killed it.
Hey,
today.
we're gonna vote Tucker off the island.
Yeah, because
We had good flow. We had good recaps. We had
banger trades. All right, is there
Tuck me in
anything
the
you
tank
guys want to
notifications.
sift through in your filters before we send these homies off into the rest of their day with honestly not much to think about? We kind of suck.
That poor Oracle 185 call whale at the open, just getting clapped now though.
What was the expiration for those articles?
The 313s.
Yeah, I mean, guess what though? They still a whole day, like the whole day. Left. Yeah, but I was gonna say, remember, sometimes multis are not technically related. Maybe.
Oh no, the multi.
Trader,
If it's flagged as multi, they're definitely related.
No. I'm not saying that. What I'm trying to say is that maybe that trader was like in a different strike and they just roll profits. You never know. They might have just exited.
Especially if there's high open interest on one and like none on another, and they're equal size. Odds are that's a roll, not a spread.
Yeah.
Not always.
I mean,
sometimes.
Yeah, but like
not always, but odds are it's probably a roll.
Let me look at it real quickly.
This whale literally got the ask right at the high of the day on Oracle.
Oh no.
23,000.
I want to see how this looks. Because we didn't look at it, we just looked at it at face value.
It's kind of a mixed bag. Some of those off the open could be exits.
And that's kind of what I kind of don't like about trading like the right at the open either. Like especially on like a name that's up
half an hour. The only reason I take those open scalps is because we're on the show. I usually wait half hour to an hour before I start scalping futures. I'm not good at catching open directionality. Even if I'm right, the range is usually really wide on NQs, so I get stopped out anyway, and then I just get mad. So I usually wait.
Like these at face value, if I'm looking at these in real time, I read these as a buy because your IV increases and that spot's filling pretty much at the ask. But like this is again another screen time thing where IV's elevated on Oracle. Everybody wants Oracle calls at open because it's up 10% and just be earning. So I mean that's kind of where you have to think in that like 3D like IV's up, everybody wants it.
Yeah, maybe maybe the 1675 trader like roll profits over, right? Maybe they took profits. Like if you're making $100,000 in profits, maybe roll that and put it into like something else. Like that's what I do. I mean, I buy longer strikes if I'm in later strikes more than my strikes. I just exit my stuff and then be buying later strikes because it doesn't matter at that point. They don't really care what happens to it because they already made their money, right? So you don't know what they're thinking of. So.
Hey, Anthony, real quick before we send folks off into the ether, since I'm on your screen and I saw Baba in there, I want to show you guys one of my biggest options fuck-ups. Go ahead and pull up your chart. You don't need the flow, just pull up your chart. I'm gonna show you guys one of my biggest follies. Pull up the Baba chart. Set it to the monthly. Go back to 2021. At the highs. I bought calls there. Literally at the fucking top.
Are you still in them?
God, no. What do you mean?
Huddle, baby, huddle.
They were leaps. They were 2 years dated, and they were right after my biggest options win, and so I got 2 of them for $1,600 each. I closed them for $300.
Oh, that
hurt.
horrible.
That was right when I had just started trading full time, and I took a week off.
Yeah,
I bought the top, and the next day I was down over 50%, and then the day after that I was down 70%. I was like, oh fuck.
Yeah, I think Tesla's my biggest loser. Just
I don't touch Tesla either because I tried selling. I tried buying puts on Tesla during their like 2022 run up, and that hurt too. That hurt.
That, and I think I have another SPY. It was when I kind of started trade before I was actually like good at trading. Like it was I think Christmas day. It was a day before a holiday, and I'm like short, and I kept averaging down on 0 DTE SPYs and just little 2,500 haircuts.
While theta and 5-cent increments in the stock completely demolish you. Oh god.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit hurts.
Yeah.
I tend to not, like, now that I'm more learned, I don't touch 0 dates after, like, 10 a.m. Central. Around lunchtime, actually. Like, 11 to 12-ish Eastern
Well, like
time.
Periscope, I was just telling you last couple of weeks ago when I got chopped up on a Friday, and I'm like, I know better, but it was really light size. It was just kind of, you know,
what I was
I
saying
need to
earlier
trade
at the
something.
top of the show, you're gonna break your rules and fuck up eventually, even if you've been doing it for years. It's gonna happen. It's
well, and like the setup looks perfect too. So it's like you're like, oh, this looks really, really good, and I'm like, whatever. I know I'm not supposed to do this, but I'm gonna do it anyways. And I mean, a really light size. So I mean, whatever. Well, you saw what I was trading on the Webull for the practicing the entries and stuff. So
right.
What am I not getting McDonald's for lunch
I might
today?
start saying light premium because that Baba fuck up was very light size. I only had 2 contracts, but the cost of the position was not light.
Yeah.
God, that was stupid. I got FOMO'd and thought the momentum would continue, and I don't know why. You saw that chart. There was no reason for it to keep going up.
Yeah.
All right, let me flip our screen over here, guys. I think we're gonna wrap it up and send you homies into the ether. But damn, dude, what a good show today. We hit 4 for 5 on our MNQ scalps, hit our profit target for the day, and fucked off. Jay-Z, dickhead, took 1,000% on the open on Tesla. Like, come on, bro. Oh, he makes my scalps look like shit sometimes just because he's like, oh, it's 500%. Yeah, fuck you. All right, homies. We'll be back here again next Monday. I think maybe Tucker will be back. I don't fucking know. If he's back, he's back. Otherwise, I'll just start roping Anthony in here. If you guys enjoy Anthony, we'll keep having in here with his big head mod on. Yeah. Chilling down there.
And then I can go on my vacations too.
Yeah.
Oh, that's why. Oh,
Jay-Z's just using
trying
your
to
ass, dude, so he can
get
bail.
me in here.
He's slowly, incrementally bringing you in more and more, so he can quit. He's just gonna disappear to Cancun.
No.
He's gonna disappear to Cancun. We're never gonna fucking see him again.
Well, today's my last day trade. I'm retired after today, so I mean that's all you guys. You have fun.
Okay. Yeah, I need to take my vacations.
Take a bit, dude. I haven't taken a day off the market. This is gonna sound so bad, so degenerate. I've taken probably 3 days off of the market in the last like 5 years, and it's because I was sick and I couldn't get out of bed.
Nah. I'm gonna be going fishing real soon. So Anthony, you got.
Dude,
me,
it's already been like on and off warm enough too. I'll have to go snag my fishing license, take my pops out.
So.
Dude, what we're supposed to, our low today was 25, our high is 41. Like, dude, I hate this. Like,
it was 72 degrees here like
stuff.
2 days ago, and now it's like 40, but dips into below freezing. The Midwest bullshit with weather in the season transitions, undefeated.
Almost there. Though.
I guess I could tweet out the pictures later. See, I'll just pull one up. We had hail like crazy yesterday. And in our yard, we had ping-pong-sized hail. Thank God for garages, because I would have had a meltdown if our Mazda got hit by these shits. 1 second here. How long ago did I send that to you guys? What the fuck?
That was the last night.
Oh, yeah, but like I can't find it. Did you guys just like? Oh yeah, you were making fun of Jay-Z for a whopping 2 inches of snow.
Whoa.
There we go. I'll pull these up.
Well, yeah, but see that's another conversation for another time. Jay-Z
Yeah,
couldn't
yeah,
even.
So this is the hail from our backyard by my girlfriend's hand. And then here's me holding two that were bigger than all of them. My hand is fatter than hers, as you. But at the airport that is like a mile and a half from us, they had. I don't even have my screen up. I'm a dick. Hold on. Jesus Christ, I suck at this game.
Just has my flow feed up still.
This one right here in the center of my palm was bigger than a ping pong ball. This one's about a ping pong ball, maybe a little bit bigger. And then these are the other ones. Both of those in my hand are bigger than this fat fucker right here. And then the airport about a mile and a half from our house had like tennis ball sized tape. Like literally
When you sent that, I was gonna be like, you have some really nice dainty hands.
Yeah, it's funny because like I'm 6 foot, like 210-ish right now, and I have the tiniest hands for a man my size. Like her hands come to like here on my fingers. You can't see, but they can. I have tiny little man hands. I got the farm boy grit, but I got tiny little man hands. What are you gonna do? All right, everyone, that's the hail story, and I think we're out of content.
We'll catch you guys. We'll catch you guys later.
We'll catch you guys
Have
on
a great one,
Monday,
everyone.
same places, same time, right at Market Open, on the Unusual Whales Twitter and YouTube channel. Hope you guys had fun today. We killed it, I think. I think we had damn good fun. And we'll do it again on Monday. Thanks for coming, everybody. Have a good rest of your
Peace
week
out.
if I don't see you.
Enjoy the weekend.